astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. Happy new moon in Virgo. Check your Mercury and Meridian of Gemini in your astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. Happy new moon in Virgo. Check your Mercury and Meridian of Gemini in your astrological chart. All the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. If you'd like a personal reading, information in the description box down below next to the butterfly. The future of Gemini's money is unethical. Unethical behavior can lead to some serious consequences. Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. Don't sacrifice your morals for money. Okay. So the future of your money, Gemini, is that someone is lying to you about money or stealing money from you. Okay? And this can also be you. Okay? You could be lying to someone about money, stealing someone's money, or someone's doing this to you, and you don't know that. This is going to lead to some serious consequences. Okay? And when it comes to making your money, don't sacrifice your morals in order to achieve it, because money only has as much value or worth as you give it. Okay? Let's see, Gemini, the future of Gemini's money. The future of Gemini's money. I feel like you're either lying about money, stealing money from someone, conning someone out of money, or someone's doing this to you. Okay? Either way, there has been a lack of morals involved. Okay? And Spirit is saying, do not get in unethical behavior in order to achieve money, because you will pay the consequences. And this can be like getting arrested. This can be like going to jail, getting killed, getting hurt, like really hurt, over money. Future of Gemini's money. All right. Magician. Six of Swords. Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's theft, Moon, and Taurus. Someone's stealing money. Or they're using someone for money. They're kissing ass. It's gifts with strings attached. Okay. All right. You have Star. Aquarius. It's theft. There's an Aquarius stealing from you. They have Mercury in Aquarius or Gemini in their Uranus. They're stealing from you. Aquarius energy. The Star in reverse is theft. Okay. And the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting reading. Okay. So you have Magician, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, and the Six of Pentacles, Moon, and Taurus. Six of Swords, Aquarius, and Mercury. The Star, Aquarius. Okay. And the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and the Hermit, Virgo. I'm hearing that because you watched this reading, you're going to be very aware of what's been going on behind your back, or been going on and you had no idea, or you could have been doing this and somebody watches this and they're cross-watching for you, Gemini, and they find out you've been doing this, but it causes a massive change because you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius. So we're going to get into each one. Regarding your money, I'm seeing that you could be like the magician. Be a salesman. You could work in sales or communications. I'm also seeing, you have all the tools and resources necessary to manifest exactly what it is that you want. Okay? Now, because it's as above, so below, as it is, so as within, so without, Gemini. Okay? I feel like a spirit has been trying to warn you that someone is doing this. Maybe you haven't been listening, or you had no idea. Okay? I'm seeing there's the bee here. So busy bee, you could be very busy in your career right now. This is how you're manifesting your money. It's a vibration and a pheromone. When you vibrate with it attracts wealth. And it's not just attracting wealth, it's honestly assuming. Because the law of assumption, I do the law of assumption, I don't do the law of attraction. Where I assume. And when I assume, everything always comes true. It's just the way it is. Because the assumption isn't really just an assumption, it's my intuition. So it's about putting in this work and knowing that it's valuable and that it will accumulate financial greatness and abundance for you. It will be emotionally fulfilling to make this money. If you could be in school in order to make money, some of you are paying for school. I'm also seeing there's a cleansing. You could be surrounding yourself with crystals, flowers, more nature, getting grounded. I recommend during this time to go to like a park or your backyard. If you have like a backyard and it has grass, walk on the grass barefoot, okay, and just embrace the grass. You can hear Aqua. He is actually both the twins, Roca and Aqua, were born during Gemini season. So they're technically Geminis, and then when you do 13 signs, they become Tauruses. But they're Geminis, which is why they're twins. But I'm seeing that you could be, you need a ground so you can have more emotional structure regarding your money. This is having a structure, not to spend just because you have it, right? You have everything you need to manifest exactly what it is you want regarding your money. Okay, Gemini? And this is going to be extremely important for you because you need to know you have the infinite potential with the Aboris, the snake eating itself. This is masculine and feminine energy due to the feminine energy being the mouth, the masculine energy being the end of the tail, and it's an endless cycle. This is something you have repeatedly done every lifetime and you signed up to encounter before you came down to this earth. So rather you think this is fair or not, you're meant to learn it for a reason regarding money so that this does not happen again to you, okay? Now with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, there's theft, Moon and Taurus. There's theft, there's kissing ass, there's gifts, but they have strings attached to them, okay? It's not gifts with good intention. These are gifts meant simply to try to manipulate another individual. It's also theft. No child support. Someone does not want to pay child support even though they have the resources to pay child support. This is someone stealing from you. Somebody is stealing from you with the Moon and Taurus energy and the Star in reverse. Very strong Aquarius. This literally does represent theft, essentially. Someone's stealing from you. Or you're stealing from someone. Okay? There is no stability. But you're gaining wisdom from this experience because you didn't see it. I see the moon and the owl. You did not see this. But you're stepping into an energy of the water. I believe, what is it called? I want to say it was, who was it? Libra had this as well. Libra had that there was theft. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They had some level of theft with the Moon and Taurus energy in reverse as well. But this is not receiving fair give and take. It is extremely imbalanced. And there is wisdom gained from this experience on how, when we are raised, right, we have no control over who raises us, but it's about us knowing our own value and worth and how we manifest from a place of emotional maturity and discipline, and that money does make us feel emotional or vulnerable. It exposes a side of ourselves of what we truly desire and want, right? And feeling like, oh, well, what I want, I can buy with money. This is also the realization that there are some things money cannot buy, right? Money can't buy love. This is like trying to buy love. It can't buy love. You can't sugar me up and butter me up and put sugar all over it and think I'm going to eat it. I say this all the time. People say I taste like sugar, but ain't shit sweet. This is the same thing. It's like, just because you try to put sugar all over it, that doesn't mean it's going to be worthy, okay, of your energy and your time and buttering someone up and lying and trying to steal from them. If this is a non-profit organization, a charity, right? A charity organization, a constitution, institution, foundation, church, or service, there is theft. Like the funds are not going towards what they're supposed to be going towards. They're going towards the individual who owns it without any fair give and take of maybe the employees or the people around. Okay, there is no reciprocity. There is no fair give and take. This could be a relationship where this is happening, a family environment as well. You have the Six of Swords, Aquarius and Mercury, and you have the star, Aquarius. I see a lot of you guys are also moving on after a breakup, and money could have been combined. Your partner stole from you, unfortunately. Somebody stole from you, or you stole from your partner. The Aquarius energy represents stealing. So Mercury and Aquarius, this can also be Gemini and Aquarius. Someone stole from their partner, or they stole from you just in general. You don't have to be in a relationship. They just stole from you. And you're trying to move on from this because that doesn't feel very good. This is the truth we've been looking for. You've been trying to figure out what happened to your finances. Why are certain things it's fishy? It's fishy and you don't like it. Okay, something ain't right with it. Okay, there was something that wasn't right with it. With the star in reverse, someone it's an Aquarius. Someone is very jealous of you. Very jealous of you. They have body weight problems, body image problems. They're not on their right path, Gemini. And this is one of those situations where, because they are on their right path, they wanted to fuck up yours. And that sounds really cool. They saw that you were going to become abundant. They saw that you were prospering. And they wanted to drag you down rather than uplift you. And you're trying to move on after this relationship. And your friends are helping you in this process. And there is a clarity you're coming in where it's almost like you were looking for closure. Here is the closure. Right? You were looking for some type of closure about what happened to my finances. Where did it go? You are listening to your ancestors. They're trying to tell you, yes, you're right. You came here for an answer. You came here with a question, and your answer is yes. Unfortunately, it's yes. That doesn't make you feel good, but it's a yes. They did steal from you. It wasn't right what they did. You are wise beyond your years with this hermit here, okay? And you have wings on you. He has wings, right? You have wings. And because you see through manipulation, right? I love how you have the snakes here. You've molted, you have gotten aligned regarding money. Money does not rule you, Gemini. This is also very transformative, very Kundalini-esque. Sorry, I speak three different languages. Sometimes they all blur together. This is masculine energy, okay, as well. And I feel like you're realizing this loss was karma. This was very negative karma, and you're not responsible for giving this person their karma. Because what they did was messed up with the star in reverse, Aquarius energy. They stole from you. They had a lot of pride. They just wanted to hurt you. They wanted to take your light. And that's just not going to happen. Okay? They didn't want you to move on without them. They're very negative, very pessimistic, and they want to bring you down. It's almost like someone wants revenge. And so what you did, or what you're going to be doing, somebody wants revenge towards you. They're sick. I feel like this person's actually sick. Like when I was growing up, my mother would say, we would meet people who were not so good people in their mannerisms or the way that they would treat people. Like they would do some really, really low things. My mother would always say that it's sick. Like it's sick. This person was sick. Like their intention is sick. And I see you having the sword of truth because you listen to your ancestors. Seven of Swords, because now you have seven swords, Moon in Aquarius. This is not something you see. Eight of Swords, Gemini and Jupiter. You didn't see it. You maybe even felt stuck in in a situation because of money, and now you see it because you listened. I feel like the masculine figures, this could have been brothers trying to warn you about this, friends trying to warn you about this. Your ancestors, most importantly, have been trying to get your attention. I feel like you're seeing blue birds. Lavender is important here. Hey, the key, the key, the key, the key, the key. There's a key here. And I just keep hearing the key, the key, the key, the key. The key. I feel like you felt like it was like a science experiment or science equation. How the hell do I figure this out? Or what happened to my money? Who is stealing from me? And you're going to be finding this out in the next 11 days. If you could be finding this out right now, as you watch this video. Your ancestors have been trying to tell you this has been happening, and you've been acting blind to it. Some of you have been looking at all the positives in the relationship where money was being stolen right from underneath your feet, or you've been stealing money from someone. And the sword of truth is coming down. You cannot escape that sword. Right? And it gives you so much clarity, truth. Someone could tell you, I stole from you. I feel like the truth and the clarity you get, though, is more internal with the Hermit Virgo. This person may never admit to you, oh, this is going to be happening in Virgo season for you. Okay, we have a new moon in Virgo tonight, like today. As I'm doing this for you, Monday, let me get my phone. Hold on. Hello? It is, because I have two phones. This phone that I'm filming with. One is for, another one's for business. I got two phones. Okay. Anyway, 11:28 p.m. Sunday, September 5th, 2021. Let me show you guys. Tomorrow, I have all these notifications. Hold on. Tomorrow, on Monday, which is considered Labor Day for those here in the States, it is a new moon in Virgo, which is going to be beautiful. It means a lot of things, of course, are going to be let go and eclipsed so that you can make room for what's necessary. Right now, it is 11:29 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And tomorrow is going to be that new moon. So a lot of big things are going to be happening for you. I feel like you feel trapped in some level, like you couldn't say what you really wanted to say because you see the parrot in the cage, right? And some of you wear glasses. I see glasses here. I'm also seeing you do roots, botany. You could be buying some sage, buying some herbs, some teas, a lot of relaxation. You could be a teacher, a counselor. You're being guided by the lantern. There could be a teacher or a counselor helping you connect better to yourself. It can also be a friend where it leads more into romance over time, but there's a lot of intellectual conversation between you two, and they also help you look at money differently. They make you look at money as money does not have to be seen as evil, does not have to be seen as something for the only reason to be in a relationship, and money does not have to be something that you use somebody for when you make your own. When you make your own, you don't have to use other people for it. I always say it's so much better to feel like when I go shopping, I feel amazing because I know I'm using my own money. When my family asks me for money and I'm able to help them and make sure that they're okay, and I know that if I ever need anything, that they will be there for me too, I feel amazing because that is what it's being used for the necessity to provide for those that I love as well as to enjoy and to have fun. It doesn't have to be something heavy that you do certain things in order to achieve it that you don't feel like doing. And it doesn't mean that you need to be in situations where you're giving all this money, receiving none, or receiving all this money and giving none. It's imbalanced. Just because you have a Gemini doesn't mean you should be giving it to somebody. Okay, I, myself, no matter how much money I have, I'm not just giving it to just anybody. I give it to those that are homeless. I give it to those that, I donate. And I give it to my family and myself if my family ever needs anything. I'm not handing out thousands and hundreds to friends anymore and stuff like that because it's not going to be given back, so why give it? And if the reason for them wanting to connect to me is only for money, that is not going to work for me, and I don't want to be involved in it. Don't. Just is my money, my time, and my status, and my energy, and my effort. I feel like that's how you feel. Like, just because I have everything I need, and I have a beautiful relationship with money, and I have provided for myself, and in order to be able to provide as well for those around me, does not mean I'm meant to be connected to simply because you want to use me for that money. No, that's what we're not going to. That's what I'm not going to do. You can go do that, and I'm not responsible for the karma that you decide to do. I've had people who took in hundreds from me simply because they knew I was a kind person. They had no intention of ever giving it back. And the way that I came to peace about it was saying I gave it from the goodness of my heart, not because I expected anything in return. Them coming from a place of receiving from me and giving nothing showed me how little they thought of me, and that they did not respect me, they didn't care about my feelings, and they did not deserve to be in my life. I don't consider those people friends. I don't consider those people that I need to support or help, because when push came to shove and I needed them, they're going to be nowhere to be found, because they don't care. We don't have any dictatorship over how other people decide to act, but we do have it within ourselves to say, okay, that person is going to receive whatever karma they're meant to receive, and I'm going to focus on myself and what I wish to manifest. What they do is no longer any of my business. I did my good deed, and when I see whoever, when I see that people encounter stuff like that, I remind them, it's your truth that you come into. Rather than that person accepts the truth that they have stolen, that this person manipulates, they only want to be in relationships for money, or they want to do whatever, they just want to take from people, moving towards, that's all they want to do. It is your responsibility to remain centered in being a good person. And that means you protect yourself with boundaries, and you focus on yourself. And you move forward knowing you did not lose a person, place, or thing that, steals and does all this stuff. You didn't lose anything. How do you lose something when it was just simply someone who would take from you? Someone who didn't care about you, or someone who's just using you. You didn't lose anything. If someone is only taking you, how are you losing something or someone? That's not losing something. That's you being able to now protect yourself and actually manifest more greatness, because you don't have somebody leeching off of it because they're broke, because they don't want to make their own money. So this has been your reading, Gemini, and my nose is itching from spirit. This has been your reading. This is about when they go low, you go high. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether this is something you're doing to someone or they're doing to you, when they go low, you go high. It is what it is. Sometimes you really do need to just say what it is. You're stealing. You steal from people, or you only are interested in other people's money and what they can give you, and just manipulating people, and it's not right. It's not right. People like this exist, unfortunately, in the universe, and they know, somebody loves me, I can use that person until they're absolutely dry. Just wring them out and take all the water out of them, all the money out of them. And those people have to deal with their karma one day. But you need to focus on you and the karma you want to manifest, which isn't about, let me retaliate. No. Don't ruin your blessings and your greatness simply because they are incapable. They feel they are incapable of manifesting their own, and they feel like they need to take away from yours. Instead, focus on creating even more blessings and abundance, because the moment that they became bothered was the moment that you won. And life is not a competition. No one is in competition with anyone, because no one's better than anyone and no one's less than anyone. But at the end of the day, it's about you knowing I deserve more, and so I will give that to myself. That is not for anyone else to give to me. and I will make sure I have the proper boundaries to make sure that these energies are not around me, are not connected to me, and not involved anyway in my life. I'm also seeing with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, you could be the one that is stealing from others or using people for money. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone who plays a lot of video games, submerges themselves into the physical manifestation on some level. So wanting to be more focused on the physical than the spiritual. And in that part, there is unemployment with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, disliking your job, not being financially stable, or using the connections and relationships that you have around you for money. Not liking something about yourself physically, so you try to make up for it through money. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse has body dysmorphia. Does not like something about themselves physically, so in order to make up for it, they try to get money, or they try to do different things of this nature. They submerge themselves in that and don't like the spiritual. But by ignoring that, your wishes are not coming true. With the Star in reverse, there's something that you really, 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 really want. You're not going to get because it's not what's best for you. This is not on your path to experience and to have with the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. It's not meant for you to have. You really, really want it, but you're not going to get it because it's not what's best for you. Okay? This is also, Knight of Pentacles in reverse is infidelity. This is someone who's not reliable. You cannot trust this person at all. They're not reliable. They will abandon you in your time of need with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something you've been doing, Gemini. Okay? It's also something that is leading to a level of downfall. And the more you listen to your ancestors, the more that you'll be able to learn from this experience and realize that the people who have been around you may not necessarily be people with the best of intentions. Okay? If you'd like a personal reading, information in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. I say. Personal reading information is next to the